Hello crafters! For this project today we're going to make a Christmas card that is simple, quick, and easy, and is going to use some of your kind of scraps but not so much scraps. I'll show you what I'm talking about. The first thing we're going to do today is use our Cuttlebug. I'll bring it into the picture here. We are going to Cuttlebug using a folder called Snowflakes. This is one of my very, very favorite folders. I use it for a lot of Christmas cards. You can see those snowflakes there. So let's get started. We're going to be Cuttlebugging sort of in a different kind of thing. We're not going to be doing just a plain piece of paper, so I'm going to show you my plan. Now I'm just going to be honest, I have not tested this before. This is what we crafters do. We just get an idea and try it. I cut, in an ornament that I made in a video earlier, I cut a lot of test sizes of an ornament on my Cricut from the Art Philosophy cartridge. So I did a lot of testing on something, and I ended up with these cute little snowflake pieces from the test paper. So I'm going to place them inside. This one's upside down because there's a texture on one side of my paper. I'm going to place them in, and you can see how I've placed those snowflakes in there, and I'm going to sandwich them down. And they're little, and I'm trying to be easy with them so they don't do just what that one just did. Now I'm going to lay them onto the Cricut platform. Now I'm using the A, B, and B sandwich. Now I've noticed with my Cuttlebug that I need a shim. So this small piece of paper that comes in the folder, that holds the folder in, I'm going to utilize that as my shim. So I'm going to stick that in there with it to get a nice crisp press. Sometimes they are calibrated so that they need a little extra, and sometimes they don't, but this time does. I send it through and bring it back. You don't have to do this step, but I found that it does two things. Number one, it presses it twice, but number two, it brings it right back to me. So I'm going to set that aside and put our Cuttlebug away. Now then, we can get these snowflakes out, and they are going to be so cute because now they have some dimension and some texture, and they're so pretty. So let's lay those aside. Now, like I said, these were what you would consider scraps because they were left over from a test. You know, sometimes you like to test things before you actually use them on the card to get your sizes and stuff. So don't waste those pieces that you cut. You can use them for something else. I'm going to be using the blue paper that matches our Believe pack, the Christmas pack. I just thought this was the prettiest blue paper, and we're going to do something first that I think will be neat. We're going to create some background on this paper. I have from, let me get it out and show you, from the Holiday Magic stamp set. I have taken the little snowflakes out, the two snowflakes that come with it, and put them on my block. I'm going to do them one at a time, so I'm going to put one on the back side. It's a big one and a small one. As far as the color I'm going to use the color called Juniper from Close to My Heart. It's kind of a blue, kind of a teal. It's going to be a little different. I've noticed that teal is really popular this year, so I thought I would just try something different. Now I'm just going to kind of go here and stamp, and it's just to add some interest behind what we're going to have going on in the paper. The other thing I want you to notice is I'm not going to stamp in this area. That's where our sentiment is going to go. So I'm going to decorate all around that, leaving plenty of room for that. When you do this, this is really important. Stamp some of them off the page so that your design, believe it or not, that's actually something that will make or break a design. People don't realize how much that adds, to a project whenever you stamp some a little on and a little off. Even just a tiny piece like that. Now I'm going to use the small one and get up and just put it around. That's a beautiful snowflake. Now, the same holds true for this side. You don't want to have just a big gap, so we're going to take that, fold it down so that it doesn't get on both sides of our card, and stamp off. And our sentiment will fit in that spot. That's the stamping we're going to do, just to add a little interest to the page, and that teal color actually looks pretty good on that blue. Now for the cinnamon I want to use, I've already put it onto my block, but it's from the Christmas Love pack, and it's the one that says Wishing You Christmas Filled with Love. I thought it was really cute, and I thought it would fill up this section really well. That's going to be very pretty right there. I was going to use black, but I think I'm going to use that same juniper color because I just think it's so pretty on there. You can do anything you want with these colors. It is your artwork, and you'll be surprised when you try something that you think won't work. You'll be like, that really looks pretty. So I'm going to continue to use that one on this project. Nice even pressure. Now you could stop right there. That is a beautiful card just as it is. Stamped, shows off your beautiful stamps that you have in your collection. Beautiful card. We could stop right there, but we're not. The snowflakes that we made earlier are going to go all around our sentiment in different places. Showing off the background. I even took a snowflake and cut it in half so that it could work halfway on and halfway off the page. So we're going to place those snowflakes around too. So I want to do that with some dimensionals. Any dimensionals you have will work. I'm going to place these small squares in several places on this big snowflake. I may have to do some creative cutting on those smaller ones, but we'll see. And there you go, pretty simple. It's got some dimension. It kind of looks like the background was built for these snowflakes to go on there. I think it's really cute. I probably would add one more snowflake, but I didn't Cuttlebug enough. So I'd probably put one more right here, so you can do that whenever you're planning it. Just remember to have one big, one medium, two the same size, and then this one's a little bigger. I'd probably use this size and just put maybe another half right there. But I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a little something different ways to use your stamps and different things like that. So hope you enjoyed this project, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.